Okay, here with the Droid X, and just fired this thing up after I got it left the store probably about 11 o'clock this morning after getting it set up. If you are porting a number over, make sure that you bring your account number information from your other phone company. It'll save you some time. But I picked it up at Best Buy, and Best Buy did the pre-orders, so I got in there like the first person to get my pre-order in. And then they shut it down like 5 days later, and so you were guaranteed if you were in that first 5 days to get it today. And here it is, and I'm stepping up from a G1, so you'll imagine how happy I am with the speed of this thing, how fast it is. You know, I loaded up my contacts and whatnot earlier, and so just kind of give you an idea, guys. The battery life on it's probably going to be really tough. It didn't start with a full battery here, so we're running it on charge right now. I actually turned on all the Wi-Fi and everything, which you can toggle from the front screen just to run the battery all the way down, and now I'm going to charge it all the way up so you can get like the most out of your battery. It's always a good thing to do. But one of the cool things, you know, with some of this I've noticed already just turning it on, they got some helpful widgets now, just some things that, you know, if you want to learn for the new Android people, you know, well, how to move your widgets around, which isn't new for Android stuff, about the multiple home screens, which isn't new. But really explaining, like, you know, hey, are you done looking at this widget? How do you get rid of it? And just showing you that you can move things around or trash them or whatever, and it shows you that, you know, here, if you want to trash this thing, there's a garbage appears on the bottom. You can drop it wherever you want to. One of the cool things is, you know, outside of just it trying to help you and be a little bit more user friendly, is that you can size the widgets, which is something that's new. So all you got to do is you hold them down, and it gives you like these, you know, stretching, you know, air abilities on it. Oops, let's let that go. It's hard to watch through the camera, but if you do that, you can just grab a corner and turn them any way you want to, and really it seems to work with, you know, any of the widgets here. So if you just not try to watch it through the camera, it's no problem to stretch it how you like it. It'll tell you if you're messing up the format of the screen. And then the other cool thing is Moto Blur, which hasn't been really popular. They've really scaled it down so it's not so intrusive. But if you see the bottom, you know, as you're flipping through the screens, it shows you the different home screens, which ones you're on, so that if you just want to jump to a different one, you have a favorite one you want to be on, you don't actually have to flip through 7 screens to get there. You can actually just fast jump to any of them. So that's kind of a cool new features that they've got as just far as like the interface and whatnot. You know, some of the cool things that they've added, you know, are if you look at it, like they've got now the Blockbuster app, which is going to be one of the more popular ones here coming up now that they got HD playback on the videos, and you can pretty much set up an account with them and watch, you know, HD streaming video. Of course, I don't have an account set up here yet, but we can activate later, and you can still buy movies if you want to. So if you wanted to, say, check out a movie, you could go in and buy it, download it right to your movie, keep it, and then actually with the HD cable I picked up the other day, you can plug it right into your TV, or you can actually, through a Wi-Fi hookup, you can actually run it if your TV's prepared to do so. They have, which I noticed on here, a media share, and you can actually share, you know, connections here through Bluetooth to move to any of these devices. Let's say we wanted to move to our television, you know, you could share information with your TV, but if your TV's ready to do that with, you know, wirelessly, you could do it, or you could play it through you know, the connection that's offered, which is called the actually got it right here, the DLNA. So if your TV's DLNA ready, you can actually hook it up through the Wi-Fi and play it like that. So there's some really cool features which will be thrown out here. What I'm really impressed with is the speed. I mean, you know, how fluid it is compared to what I'm used to using, but like obviously the contacts will roll really well, and you can, you know, stop them on a dime, which is nice. So that, like, the interface has become very, very smooth to use. And if you're just interested in zipping through, I like just play with this thing. It becomes a very big point for me to just mess around with the contacts. I like doing that for fun. You might like to just play with it. I like a fluid screen. I mean, everything is about how lightning fast I can switch from apps, how fast the browser can actually load up, which in this case took a millisecond, but as things start popping up a little bit quicker and you get stuff in the cache, it is pretty lightning fast from what I'm used to using here. You can just pick out whatever you like and go through them. And then of course now we also have the ability for pinch and zoom. So when I get some pictures on here, or we can actually go to a website and just pull something up. You can actually pinch and zoom stuff now, which is a nice feature if you're not in mobile stuff, which obviously doesn't need it. Let's see if we can get something really quick. Let's go to Wendy's. Load it up on 3G network, and there's our website. So if we wanted to zoom in on it, of course, and this one's loading pretty quick for having all the different pictures and whatnot on it, we can easily pinch and zoom. So a couple new features. I'll be adding some different stuff here, obviously a little bit more technical, but just kind of getting things kicked off. And our first video here at Droid Dirt. There you go. All right.